like, so who knows? Are we live now?
It is WAN show time. So we've got a great show for you guys today. Lots of good topics, actually.
Every time, yeah, people died.
Which sucks because, like, no, I mean, that sucks too. But I meant the having great topics sucks because we burned through a bunch of time with inexplicable audio issues because...
Yeah.
Wait, what is going on now? What even is this? Is this crashed?
What is what?
This.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Are we even like...
Pictures frozen. Nice. That's real too. I've never seen it. Real cool. Go back to main.
Hold on. That's working.
Hold on. Go back to main.
Yeah.
Click on camera.
Yeah.
Right click. Properties.
Can we refresh it?
You have to do it in properties, which is hilarious.
Crying out loud.
Oh.
No properties available.
So I think.
Oh, man. Oh my goodness.
I think the whole card.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I don't know. People are just saying the screen share worked. Oh man. Feels good. Everything feels good right about now. I love this.
It's blinking. Oh, did we get something?
No, I got nothing. I'm just gonna add a new one. I'm just gonna add like a new hold on. What am I looking for? Media source? Is that what I want? No, I don't want that. I want a new video capture device. There it is. Okay. Add existing AVIO camera, blippity blop, and okay. Yeah.
Oh, I know why that properties thing didn't work.
That didn't work.
Okay, new idea.
Yeah.
Click on the camera scene. Not there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now do it there. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Deactivate. Activate.
Yeah, sure.
Hey!
Okay. All right.
Forgot that you had to nest it so that it would keep its dimensional properties.
So do we leave this in the show at this point? Or do we spam people's Twitch with yet another notification? These are the hard questions. These are the tough questions.
This is what you guys don't see behind the camera.
That we tackle here on the WAN show.
To make the best show.
All right. The greatest show.
Yeah.
My friends called me.
I'm
kidding. I have no friends.
Nobody calls me.
My friends called me. They said, look, you never show up on time. You talk so quiet, we can't understand a damn thing you're saying. And every once in a while, we're in the middle of a conversation and you just... All right. So we've got a lot of great topics for you guys today. Apple responds to the iPhone slowdown fiasco.
Yep.
So does Ifixit, dropping their iPhone battery replacement price. Oh, they're not a sponsor today. To $29. What else we got?
So somebody got swatted, which resulted in them dying.
Yeah, swatting's not funny, by the way.
No, and this was like the person that got swatted gave a fake address, but it was a real address. And then that person that lived at the fake address died, so they actually had nothing to do with the entire situation. But we'll talk more about that later. And then someone fell down while playing games in VR and hit their head on a table and died. Great week. Yeah. Stay tuned after the intro. Talk about it more.
Wow, that was dark.
Yeah. Woo! It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Well, like, it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, we would stream 3 times in 10 minutes. On a bot. We would script that. Like, for sure.
At, like, the end. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sponsors.
Freshbooks!
Why is this not
You have to get the line just above. Yeah.
No, I have it. It's above. It's just not working because whatever. Like this.
You probably have to refresh that, too.
Holy crap. OBS is not better than XSplit.
I never said it was better.
Maybe it is better. They're both They're both not
They both
satisfactory
have
at this time.
glaring issues. Like, they just have different glaring issues.
We need to just
Yeah.
we need to combine them.
Yeah.
Except that then we'd end up with all the glaring issues.
If you took the automatic game detection from XSplit and you
Yeah.
took most, but not all, of the UI design from XSplit
Yeah.
and put it on top of OBS, I think you'd have a pretty
XSplit's
good.
audio UI is awful.
That's why I said most, but
Abominable.
not all. This audio UI, pretty good.
Yes.
Adding gain, terrible.
Like, here's what I want to know. Why is it that only VLC can figure this out? Okay?
Yeah.
A volume slider that just goes to 150%. Why is it that VLC had that going on a decade ago and literally no one else has clued into this?
Now people are saying it's quiet, except if I laugh, it's really loud.
Yeah.
That actually just kind of makes sense because my
So-
laugh is really loud.
Yeah.
So-
Nothing we can do about that
Yeah.
at this point. All right.
Yeah.
Why don't
Floatplane
we-
Recording Suite 2018. At this point, you know what?
I mean, could it come to that?
Maybe.
Like, honestly.
Probably not 2018, but
Probably
maybe
not
eventually.
2018. Okay, I will promise you, it is not going to
Yeah.
happen in 2018.
I'm also certain there's people on the team that would have a hoot trying to make one of those.
I'm certain that there's people on the team who are already working on it. Stop. We need to get the site launched first, okay?
It's coming.
Jeez.
It's coming. There's some great things that happen this
You
week.
guys are crazy.
They're awesome.
You guys are crazy. Oh, first topic this week is, I know, some people get frustrated with this, but there's literally nothing I can do about it right now, is a Floatplane topic.
Oh.
Because this is officially Luke's last week
Oh.
as a Linus Media Group
The
employee.
most unceremonious day ever.
Actually, yeah. Well, hold on a second.
Nothing happened.
You got your 5-year award at the Christmas dinner.
Which was a silver medal, and I'm not getting a gold one because he's firing me.
I'm not firing you.
Yeah, I'm being forced
Yeah,
to quit.
if I fire you, then I have to give you
pay
severance.
So he's doing it even a worse way. So he was like, here's your silver medal. BT Dubs can never get a better one.
Hey, you can make your own. You can make your own medals.
I'm going to give myself a gold medal.
Yeah, you can make. Yeah, I mean,
Every floatplane medal will be a gold medal.
Yvonne and I talked about it. We were like, do we get 5-year, like, company?
Theoretically, you're an employee of the company because of how it works. So you
Yeah.
should actually.
So strictly speaking,
Yeah.
I've been employed by Linus Media Group Incorporated for 5 years.
Yeah.
But I was like, who awards it to me? Who awards it to you?
I think you would award it to each other, but yeah.
Yeah, but come on.
No, I know.
That's like, I mean, the optics of that are like giving yourself an award, essentially.
I wouldn't do it ceremoniously. I would just put it on a shelf at home. You know what I mean?
I see.
So I would want it so that I could have my own representation of like whatever.
Right.
But I'm not gonna like go up to stage and be like, I'm such a wonderful person.
You know what? Congratulations, me, for sticking it out for 5 years.
For not quitting myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For putting up with my horrible boss for so long.
He wants to have meetings on Mondays and Fridays. What a crazy person.
Crazy person. So no, what were we talking about? Okay, so right. So actually, this is a great time to do a little bit of Q&A about what this transition means, because I know a lot of people have been asking. So the first question that we have in the chat, actually I don't see it there, but I'm sure it's coming, is, Luke, are you going to be on WAN Show anymore?
Sorry, I have to interrupt for 1 second. Somebody said, I don't think the CEO gets any medals. Works for me. Still get medals at Floatplane. Owned. And that means you don't.
And I still don't. Brilliant. Perfect.
Sorry, what was your question?
Are you still going to be on WAN Show?
Yeah, I'm going to be on WAN Show next week. I'll almost certainly be on the WAN Show the week after that, although the week after that is the WAN Show when we're at CES, so it's always kind of...
Yeah, that
how it works is always kind of
who knows.
uncertain, but if I'm not on that one, it's because of like some random reason, not because I don't work for LMG anymore. I'm still gonna be doing LMG stuff. I'm still gonna be managing their security. That's LOL random. I'm still gonna be doing WAN show, and I'll probably be on a video here and there. We have one that we have planned to film.
Yeah, the year-long conclusion.
Yeah, you can stop tweeting me about it. Oh my god.
We know it's just. It's a low priority.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Because it's like.
I had some actor tweet me about it. Like, they're high profile enough that, like, I got a notification that they followed me, and they followed me specifically to be like, yo, when the hell are you doing that? I don't remember who it was, but it was like, it was like.
Hey, Mr. Actor, the conclusion is install filters where you don't have fans.
No, hold on. It was like someone like significant. I can't remember because I don't really
I'm just
know.
saying, like, if you don't have time to wait for the thing and you're trying to build a computer, just install filters where you don't have fans.
I don't really know actor people. James Allen McCune.
I'm super bad with.
James in Blair Witch, Maddie on Shameless, and Jimmy on The Walking Dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no, I recognize this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
No, so so guy tweets me, and he's like, yo at Linus Tech, whatever happened to that year-long PC airflow experiment you said you were up to last year? I'm like, we are going to do it, just been busy.
I'm gonna be that guy.
He goes, gonna be that guy, ride y'all about it, so giddy up cowboy. He spelled giddy up wrong, but that's okay because
fine.
his skill set is not about spelling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, might not be till after CES, and he's still writing me. Okay, I'll allow it this time. Looking forward to it. Also, if y'all need a guest host for CES, I know a guy. Whoa, cool, I didn't even see that.
Get him a...
That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
See, Jay's 2 cents isn't the only YouTube tech show that can, like, talk to real celebrities. Bam!
Yeah.
It's a really funny thing, like, how, like, it's weird because we're clearly, like, known. Like, you were talking about going to TwitchCon and people being like, yo, what up? But then, like, we'll never be real celebrities. Internet celebrities. Yeah. The only way to be real celebrity is to actually do crossovers with mainstream media, like a PewDiePie and his featured episode of South Park, for example.
And you know what's kind of weird is I actually think there might be more obsessive tendencies for the like not real celebrity YouTube people.
They're like attainable.
They're more attainable.
Yep.
There's less security.
Yep.
Because there's less money going around.
Yep.
That's
they don't live on like $15 million estates,
probably
except some of them.
Live in like an apartment or some normal house that has no additional security. If you go to events, you probably have no security. You're much more public in terms of like this he's in some huge stuff. I recognize him from multiple different things that he's in. His Twitter account is not that big.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of someone who's like a YouTuber who will have a giant Twitter account, even though they're less recognizable than he is.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to dig on you, dude. If you're watching, that wasn't the point. Like there's lots of different things, and they probably see you a lot more. If someone's in a movie and they're a big movie star, you see them for like 2 hours ish.
But it's more memorable. I guess.
It's more memorable, but 2 hours ish every once in a blue moon. YouTubers often, really, really commonly. If they're a Twitch streamer, potentially like 8 hours a day. Like it's way more personal. There's a lot more obsession.
Apparently he was on Sugar Pine 7.
Just from what was in his Twitter bio, he's...
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Huge. Yeah.
Apparently people prefer LTT internet celebrity over Kim Kardashian. But we weren't really talking about Kim Kardashian specifically.
No. That's another weird
People are like, can we do a Patreon to save Luke?
That's awkward.
No. What else do we got?
Someone also asked if you're going to be doing Linus Media Group stuff from time to time, can you be retained as a part-time employee? That would be really weird.
Yeah, and it'd be complicated and expensive too. So if he's part-time at both companies, then both companies have to pay like Canada Pension Plan separately. And I don't remember how benefits works as well, but there's like...
And it would be like a really low amount of hours of part-time, and then really randomly it would be like a bunch, and then it would go back down to really low.
Like it's actually easier if we just keep it clean, and Luke is just like a guest on the WAN show, or like guest hosts a video here and there, and he is the COO of Floatplane Media. That's his job.
Yeah. So is Luke the CEO of Floatplane? Nope.
Nope. Technically, that's me.
Jokes.
Woo! But actually, this is something that neither Luke nor I had looked up beforehand. But COO basically means you actually run the company.
Yeah. Which
So-
I totally didn't know. But yeah, if you look up the actual definition of CEO is more, what did it say?
It was like large scale strategic decision maker.
Yeah.
And then COO was like, operationally speaking, actually runs the damn thing.
Yeah. Oversight of operational procedures and efficiencies.
It had a really broad
Yeah.
description that was basically like the guy that actually does the stuff. So it actually works really well.
In terms of like definition of what I want to do at Floatplane, it makes way more sense.
So is Floatplane a different building? No.
No,
It will be tape on the floor.
For now. Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Someday, though, if all goes according to plan,
It will need to be.
Floatplane will totally need its own building. It'll have its own like quite a few employees, and it'll like totally explode. And we've had a lot of people tell us Floatplane is going to be a failure. Like, you know, the failing Floatplane is already failing.
My
But
favorite one is when they spell it wrong.
yeah, these people have no access to internal numbers that already exist. And it is not failing, and it is not going to fail. And we're actually like really excited because sometime in the next, hopefully, we would measure it in weeks, not months. We're going to have an alpha site up. Well, technically, you could go on the site now if you really wanted to, if you were savvy.
I've yeah. Sort of. I've said like it's not open in any way, unless you're inquisitive enough to figure out how to get in there.
Yeah. And then hopefully not that long after that, we are going to get to the point where we would be able to invite on more creators. I don't know what you're changing unless it's white balance.
No, I'm just checking.
Oh, you're just
I
checking.
always do this. I always check.
You always check. You do not always check.
No, it's very rare. He's done it before though. He has done it before. Yeah.
Okay.
I will defend him on that. And
Terran's
I
just
think he comes
visiting.
in this way with ripped underwear
Yeah.
every time.
See you. Wow. That's what I needed. I needed Terran ripped underwear before my long weekend. So I'll have lots of time to reflect on that. Dang. man.
Dang. Someone asked, so I'll bring it up right now. Someone said, "Are you doing your charity stream after this?" No, that is
No?
tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
I was like, what? Well, then why did you?
Why did I
Why
ask?
were you
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
yo,
tomorrow.
can I promote the charity stream on the WAN show? And I was like, yeah, go for it. Like, are you doing it? No.
No. Yeah, no, it's happening tomorrow. It starts at noon Pacific Standard Time.
Why do you waste my time? That's what I want to know. Is this funny to you?
Well, I won't anymore, because I'm leaving.
You can't leave because I'm sending you away. Wait, I can't do
Yes!
that.
Yes!
No,
Yes!
no,
He said it on camera!
no severance.
Oh, man. That would have been great.
All right.
But yeah, no, it's starting tomorrow at noon. We've raised $21,000 for Extra Life so far this year.
Wow.
I want to see if we can make it to 30. Making it to 25 would be super great. Making it to nothing more than we have is also fantastic.
Yeah.
Show up if you can.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
That's Luke_LFR?
Yeah.
Okay, on Twitch. All right.
Outside of the charity streams, I'd probably recommend not watching. It's a terrible stream. But the charity streams are great. The charity streams are planned out. We do like one game per hour. This year is going to be 2017 in review. We're going to do 20 different games through 17 and talk about what impact they had on the gaming industry.
Sometimes there's cool stuff.
It's pretty uncommon.
Like when you're testing Floatplane live streaming, breaking Twitch's terms of service.
Don't talk about it.
Are there any Twitch staff in the chat right now?
Hopefully not.
Hope not. Literally breaking Twitch's terms of service in your attempt to create a service that could allow people to break Twitch's terms of service. Literally. But we would never encourage people to do that.
No.
Like seriously, we would not encourage people to do that.
You
Okay.
should probably not. Yeah.
So posted by Dr. Macintosh on the forum, we have our first news item of the day, a mere 20 minutes into the stream. Apple apologizes for iPhone slowdown drama, will offer $29 battery placements for a year. Batteries are apparently consumable components now. This is a stroke of absolute, and you'll have to pardon the pun here, genius.
Oh.
Because for the price of people who would have been sitting in their stores, earning an hourly wage anyway, and batteries that are just basically being sold at like not a markup at this point, or a very small markup at this point. So Apple actually gives up next to nothing here
though they do create some additional bottlenecking in their queues in all likelihood. For the cost of basically next to nothing, Apple is hoping, it looks like, and this is my perception here, this is all based on what I think, it looks like they're hoping to avoid a lengthy, expensive class action lawsuit and a bunch of bad PR by doing something super duper temporary.
Yeah.
So Apple's basically going, whoa, there's a lot of people complaining about a thing. You know what? Here's some goodwill. Also, we are not actually fixing this problem in any long-term way. So, yeah, go eat crap.
Yeah.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah, no. It's pretty ridiculous. So just in case people didn't know, France, as far as I know, possibly other places. I don't actually see this in the notes. Is this a different topic?
It's a different topic. So we can talk about that now if you want.
Well, I think it ties in really well because you mentioned to avoid getting sued.
Hit it. So let's talk about the lawsuit in France.
So a group in France called Stop Planned Obsolescence has filed a criminal complaint in the French court alleging that Apple has violated France's energy transition law. And to be clear, this is the first criminal charge against Apple related to this dispute because it is officially against the law to do this in France. Like, specifically. The group believes the law on the energy transition of 2015 prohibits the practice of planned obsolescence, which is defined by the use of techniques by which the person responsible for the marketing of a product aims to deliberately reduce lifespan in order to increase the replacement rate. The complaint is therefore criminal. The law provides for a maximum sentence of 2 years in prison and up to 300,000 euros in fines and 5% of the annual turnover. Big deal. Like specifically stated in the law that it is illegal. Apple can try to contort their pitch for why they did it in terms of like the reducing shutdowns and stuff like that. But
that changes nothing.
Yeah, because
about the end user experience.
Yes. Because you are still more likely to replace the phone because you have less battery, and it is specifically happening because of reducing lifespan in order to increase replacement rate. Because in order to increase replacement rate is difficult, but all that really needs to be proven is the deliberately reducing lifespan.
And you could make a fairly strong argument that it's done to increase replacement rate if you can demonstrate that the replacement rate is higher, which anecdotally, from testimony from users, should be fairly easy to do.
Yeah. Especially
for a product like the iPhone, where so many people run out and buy the new one every year because it's faster. This is something that I've been kind of curious about. So I don't think you were involved in this video, but we did a really interesting piece. Goodness, it must have been like a year ago. Anyway, it was a long time ago, actually, where we took SwiftTech's flagship CPU water block over 10 years, I think it was, or 8 years or something like that.
So
Jake worked on it.
Yeah.
So over a span of many years, and we tested them all on a modern flagship high-end processor. And what we observed is that every year there were these claims of 20% better performance or 2-degree better performance or whatever it was. And if you added them up, it was nowhere near the difference between the first one we tested and the last one we tested. Now, with the water block, you could make the argument that every year those improvements were more to do with optimizing for the generation of CPU that was being released at that time.
Yeah.
So the die size,
but it's probably
the hotspots.
Actually the CPU just generating less thermals.
No, that's a thing. Yeah. Because on the same CPU, on the new CPU,
I know.
The new block would do better than the old one every time because they actually did design them around them.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go back to the iPhone for a minute here. When we're comparing performance on a brand new iPhone, a year-old iPhone, and a 2-year-old iPhone, as often happens.
Yeah.
Whether it's a written article like AnonTech, or whether it's us just holding up phones and going whoop whoop whoop, which one's faster? How much of Apple's marketing then has been affected by this? When they talk about the performance improvement generation over generation, Think about it. When people do independent benchmarks to look at Apple's claims, I'm sure we would have heard about it if there was some huge discrepancy there. So is Apple using decayed performance numbers to talk about their generational improvements?
Oh, scathing. Oh.
I don't know. This is actually not something that I think I have the capability to test, because you would have to get Apple to create for you a non-degraded, iPhone 6.
Okay, so someone said there's no improvement with Apple. That's not what he's saying. He's saying the difference of improvement is probably in reality a little bit smaller than what they're claiming.
Like if Apple says, okay, from the iPhone 6 to the iPhone 6S, we improved 30% CPU performance. And then if they actually degrade this one, and then they say, okay, now with the 7, we've got 30% better performance. It's not a 60% improvement over that first one. It's not 30 plus 30, which actually wouldn't be 60. Yes, I know. Just don't worry about it. The point is that it could be significantly smaller than what they were advertising. I don't know. This is not an accusation. There's no allegedly even. There's just asking questions. Just asking questions.
Floatplane data on LMG petabyte. No.
Sorry? Oh, no.
Someone's asking who owns the servers and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Floatplane is its own company. Its servers are hosted elsewhere.
Yeah. Now, I think there was a backup of something on like your NAS at some point, but that's dead.
Yeah, and that was not like
very early stages. So we're not going to say we haven't done anything janky.
That wasn't customer stuff.
No.
To be clear.
And we also at this time, I think the only customer data we hold is actually through the forum, not through the Floatplane site at all.
Yeah, and it's not like your credit card info because we don't take credit card.
Yeah, that's right.
It's coming though.
Yeah.
But then even then we won't store that information. It'll be stored by Stripe.
All right. So actually, let's go back to what Apple's offering here. So the offer continues through December 2018 for the $29 battery replacement. They're also planning to issue an iOS software update early in 2018 that gives users more visibility into the health of their iPhone's battery so they can see for themselves if its condition is affecting performance.
We've got a few people asking about the 30 plus 30 thing. It's because we're talking 30% above. So item B is 30% above item A. Item C is 30% above item B. That doesn't mean that item C is 60% above item A.
Yeah. Or even approximately 60%. Because if item B got degraded by 10 or 15%, and item C is now 30% faster than that, then it's only 45-ish% faster than the original one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're adding percentages of two different things and trying to come up with one. It's not.
It is really interesting to see Apple, the pioneer of built-in batteries that you can't replace, really changing their tune on what a battery is to try and avoid any legal ramifications here. So they said in the letter that batteries are consumable components. But then in 2007, this is actually a really, really great quote, Apple marketing vice president, hold on. Yeah, this is great. Their vice president of marketing said that most iPhone users will realize, as iPod customers realized, that they never needed to replace their batteries.
Yeah.
Okay. So, based on their experience, we began to receive feedback about people who are seeing slower performance. We now believe another contributor to these user experiences is the continued chemical aging of the batteries in older iPhone 6 and 6S devices, many of which are still running on their original batteries.
Yeah.
As opposed to what other battery that you're supposed to put in it.
Yeah. Well, Ifixit has been able to do it the whole time.
My frame on my iPhone 6 is bent. It got bent in my bag because #Bengate. So I don't even know how easily I would be able to pop the screen,
Probably not.
put the battery in, and then get the screen back on because it's actually buckled on the side.
Probably
Did I show
not
you that?
easily. No, I haven't seen it.
It's bad. All right. Anyway.
So the iFixit, just to bring this up, iFixit drops its iPhone battery replacement to $29. We don't really need to post this link and stuff. It's gonna be a very short thing to talk about.
Yeah.
But it's a kit. I wonder if taking another jab. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you get the battery, but do you get like tools and stuff?
Yeah, it's not any cheaper. So the only benefit is that you don't have to wait in line at a Genius Bar, but I think that having your phone...
Yeah, okay, hold on. So the the iPhone 7 Plus replacement kit comes with all the tools you need to do it and the battery.
Yeah.
So if you buy it once, and then
you
you're
just
able
need to
to
buy
just
more
source the batteries, then it's cheaper. You can keep doing it for yourself repeatedly, and you can do it for your friends and stuff, and you just need to acquire the battery.
Yeah, but there is something to be said if it's the same price for just having it done at the store, where if they screw it up, they owe you a new phone.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I personally, if it was $29 versus $29, would just take my phone to the Apple store. With that said, part of the problem is that
But
not
dude,
everyone has easy access to an Apple store.
And have you seen what comes in this kit?
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Like,
It's got
they're
one of the,
pretty sick. It has one of the nice screwdrivers, and it has it's a...
has the pry tool.
That's
it
a
has the
$19
spudger,
one, but
suction
it's for
cup.
the iPhone SE.
Cool. Okay.
But there's different kits just so they make sure you actually have everything. They're all pretty much the same, actually, but there's slight variations, probably just the battery and the instruction manual. But you get some nice stuff. You get 3 bits. You get the really nice screwdriver, which I actually like a lot. I don't know. Tweezers, ESD tweezers, little suction cup.
Speaking of Ifixit, who by the way isn't sponsoring the show today, actual people who are sponsoring the show today,
Yeah.
Madrinas Coffee. I don't. Oh, that
Africa.
actually smells really good.
Berry, lemony, nutty.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of
wow.
really cool. Does that not smell like?
It does.
Just smelling that could wake you up. So Madrinas Coffee is coffee for fuel. They've got big cans of their cold brewed coffee with a flavor for everyone. They've got cafe mocha, cafe vanilla. They've got an entire thing over here. They must have sent a new shipment because I'm pretty sure that Edsel
Ed has drank all of it.
consumed literally everything they sent last time within 2 days before anyone else got a shot at it. So their coffees are delicious, and they have specialty grade blends of cold brewed coffee given to you in a convenient, ready to drink can. And you can also just buy their premium roasts in little baggies. And from now until January 5th, you can get 60% off all Madrinas Coffee orders with code Linus.
Lower
Can I do
third.
for you?
Lower third.
Oh, thank you. Just go to madrinascoffee.com/Linus, and the instructions for adding the free 6-pack to your cart. Wait, what? No, I think it's a 60% off code, not a free 6-pack. So, sorry.
No, the first 100 people to use offer code Linus get a free 6-pack.
Free 6-pack?
Of cold brew.
I feel like I'm doing like a QVC spot right now.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, really? A free 6-pack? That's an unbelievable deal. But
So
that is
from now until January 5th, you get 60% off, which is huge, using offer code Linus.
and the first 100 people,
I'm sure you have to buy coffee.
I'm sure you have to buy over a certain amount or something. But holy crap.
Coffee orders with code Linus. The first one.
Apparently these guys are taking the addictive substance approach here. The first one's free, you know? Am I right?
First one's free.
First one's free, baby.
Your additional 60% off.
Wow. Okay. Oh, also Shlomo in the chat is from Madrina, so feel free to bug and pester him as much as you need if you have any questions. That is sick. All right. Well, I don't know how Freshbooks is going to top that, because Freshbooks they do a 30-day free trial too. So Freshbooks, if you're a small business owner and you're looking for a way to keep track of your finances that's not complicated, that's something that you can understand without having an accounting degree or paying someone a fortune to go through all that stuff for you, Freshbooks is the cloud-based solution that allows you to save time and be more organized, and if you play your cards right and you manage your time well, even make more money. So it allows you to manage your expenses. It allows you to manage your timesheet. It has a feature that tells you when your clients look at your invoice for the first time, so you can put an end to the guessing games. And the entire platform is available on mobile on both iOS and Android. So you can do all these things at your desk at night when you get home, or on the go as you go, so that you don't have that pile up when you get home and you can spend that time with your family instead. If you have any questions about FreshBooks, you can reach out to their support, where you will talk to a real human being that will just pick up a phone and answer.
Cool.
Isn't it kind of mind-blowing?
Whenever
you call those kinds of companies and someone just picks up the phone, and you're
at the same,
hi?
it amazes me that they have the ability to do something where like there's no phone chain, there's no waiting, you call in and you just get a person,
Especially for a product that's like accounting,
and a lot of people use it.
which is like you think inherently
Like FreshBooks is huge.
anything
Actually, a lot of
accounting
people use
based. You think about how good the average person is at math, and you kind of go, "Wow, they must get like a
a
lot of support calls."
Yeah.
Um,
So they must have just like the most ballin' support center.
So go check it out. It's freshbooks.com/WAN. We've got that link below. You can get a 30-day free trial. Give it a shot, and yeah, just give it a shot and see how it works for you. The first one's free. All right. Last sponsor for today. This one's not free. You save 10%, but you can take our word for this. It's delicious.
It's really good.
You know, it's funny.
Yoinked.
Did you take the mojo?
Yoinked.
Yeah, that's right. I got mojo too.
Oh damn.
You know what? I'm not. Oh, is it? Oh, dang it. The maple buffalo bacon is still in here. Apparently, so I can just hold up the package because it's empty. I think I ate all of that on our the first day this shipment arrived. Dang it. You know what? There's a pack of traditional. I'm gonna have
Traditional's
some
really good.
Traditional too. I'm not going to subject myself to the hottest stuff today because let me tell you guys, if you are into hot jerky, I have had multiple people go out of their way to contact me and say, you know what? I love hot jerky. I can eat hot jerky all day. When you guys said Savage Jerky is really hot, I was like, yeah, it's probably not that hot. I ordered some. It's that hot.
I wonder what Mape thinks. Mape doesn't have a sense of smell, as far as I know, or it's extremely
Really?
reduced. I don't remember. It's one of the two.
That's good.
So it actually helps him deal with spicy food like a lot, and he can deal with like insanity levels of spicy food. And he ordered some,
I would love to hear from Maple.
but I haven't heard from him.
All right. So,
sure he'll
Savage
tell me
Jerky is made with the best ingredients without nitrates or preservatives. The goal is to create a snack that's full of flavor and spice, but that isn't bad for you. We've got 13 different flavors. My personal favorites are the maple buffalo bacon. The mojo is really good. Traditional is really good. The cracked pepper and sea salt is really good. They got a lot of great flavors.
Yep.
And if you're into the hot, they've got jerkies that are made out of Carolina Reapers, ghost peppers. There's another super crazy hot one. Those ones are not for the faint of heart. For real. They've also got barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and a spice rub. Their Carolina Reaper hot sauce is made using one of the hottest peppers in the world. The jalapeno, no, I'm just kidding. The Carolina Reaper, it's like right in the name. Should have been fairly obvious. Anyway, you can use offer code LTT to save 10% on their products over at savagejerky.com. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna just do a thing here. Don't worry about it. Keep
Oh,
going.
are you adding more?
I am.
Okay, all right. Let's see if it distorts. Oh, risky.
I think it'll be fine.
All right. So what else we got for topics today? I feel like there's got to be
You
something.
want to talk
right?
about people dying?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
We can try to keep them fairly short, but
That really
I think
sucks,
they're pretty
But
important.
it's worth
news
talking.
topics.
We do have to talk about it.
Yeah. So, I want to talk about this too. It'll be fairly short, but
Yeah, for sure.
I'll keep it condensed.
All right.
Where is the first one? Jeez.
Breaking news.
There we go.
This was posted over on PCGamer.com.
So, I don't know if we want to put like the guy's Twitch account or anything on blast. Definitely not going to talk about who did it because I'm very against.
The last thing these people need is more attention.
Exactly. Very against making celebrities around terrible people. But Andrew Finch is the person who passed away in this whole thing, so we can talk about him because he had absolutely nothing to do with this, and it's very sad that he was involved in this at all. Anyways, someone was harassing a Twitch streamer to some degree, saying that they were going to swat them as a prank and all this kind of stuff. So as far as I know, there was kind of a like bring it on bro that was proposed.
Which
And
is super dumb, by the way.
yep. And a fake address was given, but this wasn't an actually fake address. It was
Like
someone's
123 Fake Street.
yeah, it was someone's actual home. And that home was swatted. The SWAT team apparently oh, here we go. Yeah, in this case, one gamer essentially dared the other to swat him, but provided an address that wasn't his own, but was nearby. So that's apparently what happened. Police believe they were responding to a report of a murder and hostage situation at Finch's home. When Andrew Finch came to the door, he was shot and killed. These situations are always hard. because if he say had his hands in a sweater or something like that,
Yep.
it could look like he's trying to conceal a gun. I don't know what's going on. I'm not blaming anyone except for the people that were involved, and I don't want to name them. The two main people that were involved is what I'm saying. I don't want to name them. Very, very disappointing situation. Swatting in its own is terrible, and causing it to happen to someone that someone that isn't even remotely involved is even worse. So yeah, this whole thing not good.
The officer who killed Finch when he answered his front door has been placed on administrative paid leave, so
Which is probably good.
see what happens with that.
Hopefully he gets some psych help as well, because he's probably traumatized, which is another side effect of these things happening, which is why they shouldn't be done. SWAT calls for current hostage and very recent murder. Like the guys on the SWAT call, hard situation to deal with. Moving on, there's another one. We'll just get rid of this one while we're at it. 44-year-old Russian man was playing a Star Wars VR game. The game that was being played has nothing to do with the actual story. He fell and he hit his head on a glass table. Apparently, based on the medical examiner's report, the man continued playing the game instead of seeking any form of immediate medical attention and lost a lot of blood in the process. He eventually succumbed to his injuries and died. There has been no toxology information done, so there's no knowledge of whether he was potentially under the influence of drugs or alcohol, which may have promoted him not realizing how much blood he was losing.
Well, depending on how deep you get cut, you can actually not feel it very much.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That your nerves are mostly at the surface. So he could have had a pretty egregious injury.
And he's in VR, so he wouldn't be able to see it. I would assume that if you're not drunk or high in any form, that you'd be able to feel it. Losing enough blood to die. But then it's also coming from your head. And it's warm, and warm is harder to really feel.
And depending on how into the game you are, you might be sweating already.
So it could be, yeah. And if you're wearing a sweater.
To be clear, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that he probably shouldn't have known to pop out of the game for a minute and
check himself. If you get hit in the head, if you fall and your head hits something, it is bad. There's no thing around that. You should get yourself checked out to a certain degree. Make sure that you're not mildly concussed.
Former football player.
Yeah, actually. Know lots of people
Also
that have
rugby.
had concussions. The only concussion I ever had was in rugby, and I thought I was completely fine, and my coach demanded to drive me home. And then partway on the drive home, I was like, something's wrong. And we had to stop, and then I puked all over the side of the road. Because I thought I was fine, but had a concussion. So, yeah, check yourself out if you hit your head on anything. Head injuries are brutal. Very sorry to hear that this man passed away. On to different news.
Yeah.
All right. This one, kind of interesting.
Do you want to do gaming disorder is now a mental condition according to the
God.
World Health Organization? It's posted by Heyo on the forum.
Hey.
The original article is from Forbes here. And I will just click continue to article because that's not a pair of
Did you
sunglasses.
post that in the chat already?
I did not.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have gaming disorder? A newly recognized mental health condition.
Probably.
Well, let's find out. Let's find out.
Yeah,
how it's
let's
designed.
see. Let's diagnose me.
Okay, gaming disorder is characterized by a pattern of persistent or recurrent gaming behaviors.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
So far, I'm screwed.
digital gaming or video gaming,
Okay, both of those.
which may be online, over
Okay.
the internet,
Yep.
or offline, not over the internet.
Okay, still screwed.
Okay.
All right.
Manifested by one, impaired control over gaming. For example, onset, frequency, intensity, duration, termination, and context.
Okay, I'm screwed.
Okay.
Yep.
2, increasing priority given to gaming to the extent that gaming takes precedent over other life interests and daily activities.
All right. All right. All right.
It doesn't say how many other life interests.
That's the problem.
So if it takes precedence over anything,
Yeah.
I mean, would you say gaming is more important than running to take a crap sometimes?
I've never actually pooped myself. But I have been in
That's good to know.
situations.
Thank you. I'm glad
But
we had
no,
this
but
chat.
but gamer bladder is a thing.
Oh, totally a thing.
where like you won't go pee for like a whole day because you've just been sitting down the whole time. You brought all your supplies to wherever you're gaming.
Yep.
You're eating, you're
Yep.
drinking, you're gaming.
Yep.
Whole day goes by. You stand up and all of a sudden you're like, whoa. And that puts pressure on your bladder and is actually not a good thing. So
Okay.
sure, okay.
Number 3, continuation or escalation of gaming despite the occurrence of negative consequences.
Okay, yeah. I'm still screwed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but there's a few other things here. Okay, so the
Okay.
behavior pattern needs to be of sufficient severity to result in significant impairment in personal, family, social, educational, occupational, or other important areas of functioning.
Okay, I don't think I've had one of them previously in my life, but not now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend that I was grounded on Tuesdays and Thursdays so that I could raid.
Oh.
But that was a long time ago, okay?
That was a long time ago. Yeah, this sounds like some of the like celebrities and stuff who have been accused of sexual assault, where like the defense is that was a really long time ago.
Oh, God.
You know what? You're disordered, man. That's it. That's all there is to it. You are
Yeah.
disordered,
Yeah.
and
No.
there's no denying it. Okay. The pattern of gaming behavior must be, maybe continuous, episodic, or recurrent. See?
So maybe, so
it
I'm
could-
not off the hook
If it
here.
recurs, then you're done.
But yeah. But it said May.
May.
So
The gaming behavior and other features are normally evident over a period of at least 12 months in order for a diagnosis to be assigned, although the required duration may be shortened if all diagnostic requirements are met and symptoms are severe.
So what happens if you're diagnosed with
So this inclusion basically means that in a
could you be forcefully hospitalized?
in a more socialist country, like say for example, yes, I think some people would argue Canada is pretty darn socialist.
We are in some ways, yeah.
It could be that your tax dollars could be spent rehabilitating someone from gaming disorder. So the inclusion in
Me. You're going to have to rehabilitate me.
in the WHO guidelines will mean that it will officially become a health condition, a diagnosis that can be used by doctors, official healthcare, other healthcare workers, and insurance companies.
So you can't be, because there's some cases where you can be admitted to like a mental health hospital by someone who isn't yourself, right? That's a thing, right?
I can speak from not my own personal experience being admitted, but I definitely know someone who was admitted.
Okay.
Not of their own
So
accord.
could you be
to a
admitted
hospital.
to a hospital for gaming addiction?
Looks like it.
Not of your own accord.
To be clear, this is not gaming addiction. This is gaming disorder.
Gaming disorder.
Gaming
Sorry.
disorder.
Gaming disorder.
Because it's broader.
So could someone
than
bring their
addiction.
kid and be like, my kid likes League of Legends. So
The League of Legends.
throw
Get it
him
right.
in
It's
the-
the League of
sorry,
Legends.
yes, I
if you're
will.
going to be the ignorant parent, okay,
my kid is addicted to LOL.
to the LOL.
yeah,
Okay? The
yeah,
LOL.
the LOL.
The LOL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you put them in a hospital?
Imagine this.
Like that has its own like essentially like white padded cell that doesn't have video games. in
Could
it.
you have gaming disorder so bad that you need disability pay?
I was talking about that earlier.
Oh my god.
Big thing.
Oh my god.
I'm me.
The Twitch chat's like, they like League of Legends. That's a disorder. Ouch! Oh, damn!
Burn! That was pretty good. I like that. So wait, but do they take away your gaming stuff if you have disability?
I don't know.
Pay?
I don't
Because
know.
then wouldn't they just be paying you to indulge in your
Yeah,
habit?
but like that's like okay, I don't know what the what amendment it probably is. There's probably some amendment where it's nobody's business what you spend your money
No,
on.
seriously, yeah.
Which is like in much the same way that you can like be disabled and you can be getting like you can be okay, like you
Where are
can
you going
get
with this?
I don't know what the government money is called because there's all kinds of different government money
Sure,
for different like there's disability and there's out of work but not disabled, and then there's out of work temporarily, and then there's like mental health disorder out of work, and then there's like welfare. I don't even know what welfare is exactly, but like it's something to do with
Is
something.
it called welfare in Canada?
I don't even think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. Some kind
Yeah.
of social services, some kind of something.
There's lots of different names.
But like I don't think they're allowed to tell you, hey, by the way, the reason that
No.
you're not very functional is that you've like been super addicted to drugs for a long time and your brain is addled. You can't spend this money we're giving you on drugs. Like, I actually don't think they can do that. So if they can't do that, how do they prevent you from spending money on a graphics card?
And they're not going to take things from you. So they're not going to take your computer. They're not going to take
Yeah,
your
like I don't think they can
Nintendo,
repo
they're
your
not going to take your PlayStation.
Zelda.
They're not going to take your Xbox.
Yeah.
So you just get paid to play video games?
I mean, if we're gonna do this, like if we're gonna do this, then let's just have a minimum guaranteed income and get it out of the way.
Which we're working on, to be fair. Canada's working on that. There's a pilot project somewhere in Ontario, some little town is looking.
Because it is time. Like if we're the only option here appears to, like if you're gonna go socialism, then you go full socialism. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be. There is gonna be some lawsuits, and there's gonna be some public debate.
Self-admitting in order to get disability insurance or disability money.
Yeah, and
Of
then
whatever kind.
Can you imagine? Like it said specifically, insurance companies. Can you imagine insurance companies being able to charge you a higher premium because you got diagnosed with gamer disorder when you were like a kid or whatever? Like, can you imagine? What?
My goodness.
Oh man,
And this is so vague. Can we pay attention to that too? Like,
it's really vague.
holy cow. Like if I like update a little mobile game under the table at dinner one time, is that like impairing
Yeah.
my like family?
If Grandpa doesn't like it, then
That's
you
what
just
I'm
impaired
saying.
your family function, man.
Yeah. Like holy cow.
All right, this is cool. This was posted by Timorf on the forum. The original article is from TechSpot here, and this was something you said you really wanted to talk about. This-
I do. I'm
there we
100%
go.
certain that I played EverQuest or WoW or something when my mom didn't want me to. Like, did I like interfere with family function?
I think so, but we moved on to a different topic now.
Anyways, okay. So
pay
this
attention
is
over there.
This is.
Sorry, I'm pointing at this.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
awkward. So proposed DMCA, not an actual thing.
Yeah, not yet
It's
anyway.
proposed. It's a DMCA exemption. Would allow people to resurrect dead online games. This has been brought up
This is pretty cool.
by the Museum of Art and Digital Entertainment. My biggest reason why I like this
Yes.
is because, honestly, gaming companies have been in a really weird spot.
Yeah.
It's not even entirely their fault.
They don't really have a choice.
No. So, like, Blizzard going after the private server guys, anyone else taking an online game that requires server login to some kind. So, it's just, WoW is an easy example for this, and it's, like, been very recently largely
It's
in the
also
news
not a
because of
perfect
this.
example, though, just
No.
because it's, like, technically still supported,
So-
even though it's just, like, newer versions of it.
Let's use...
The Matrix Online.
Sure. Let's use...
Oh!
Terrible game. But let's use the Matrix Online. Someone still wants to play it. Someone is actively trying to essentially rebuild that game. But the people that made the Matrix Online and the people that own the rights to the Matrix Online or the Matrix in general can't allow them to spin up their own servers because under like copyright style law, that would be not defending your copyright or something. It's not defending your something. I think it's copyright. So with this exemption, that would mean that you don't have to go after these people to defend your copyright.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. That's no longer a thing. So these gaming companies would be able to just let people build small, tiny little communities around their games that they don't want to or can't support anymore. And it says in here, EA, the Electronic Arts Online Services shutdown list includes more than 300 titles and servers dropped out of service in the last 4 years.
And so anyone who tries to resurrect any of those things is going to end up with a cease and desist notice from the copyright holder, because otherwise, if EA themselves, 10 years down the line, and we have seen gaming franchises get resurrected after 10 years of inactivity, that's the thing. I mean, okay, Serious Sam
Yeah.
would have been an example of that. I don't know if it was 10 years, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
Anything Valve does.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, if they ever want to resurrect that IP, the fact that they haven't been defending it all this time weakens their copyright claim against all of it. So it's a big problem.
Now, something like WoW is confusing because with WoW, what people are trying to resurrect is like Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade, and Classic, which are 3 different versions of WoW, but WoW is still running and still exists.
Yep.
So it's in a very gray area. I don't think I don't think you'd be able to win with this one, because then how do you define a patch versus an expansion, and how quickly can someone actually do this, and et cetera, et cetera.
So the last time this was brought up in 2015, it was shut down because the proposal, because the specific games mentioned in the proposal could still be played over a LAN. But the new request argues that local multiplayer is not really a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the option
It's almost never
to
a
play
thing.
it on a LAN,
Nintendo's still doing it.
and the servers are shut down, then effectively it's just gone. You can't have that experience anymore.
Yeah.
And why? For what?
Doesn't make any sense. I'm a huge proponent of this. And I don't think this is going to stop companies like EA from being dickbags. But it will allow people to ignore that anyways. And be like, well, this is a DMCA exemption. I'm just going to run this anyways. What's up?
Oh. Sorry, I just...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so last topic?
Sure.
Posted by Aluminium Tech on the forum. Netflix adds HDR streaming to Windows 10 in the UWP app and Microsoft Edge, which we actually think we might have a better understanding of why 4K and HDR would be exclusive to Microsoft Edge. It actually does.
There's some things, like especially in this, that are a little bit more complicated to figure out why than what we did.
But in general, Edge seems to handle color
Color
better.
and some other video stuff better than other browsers, which is weird
because there's a lot of stuff it doesn't do better.
it sucks in like so many different ways, but it's good at that.
So, you can get HDR Netflix if you have a premium Netflix plan, you use Microsoft Edge or the Universal Windows app, if you have Windows 10 with the Fall Creators Update, if you have an HDR display, if you have an Intel 7th Gen or newer CPU, AMD not supported, and if you have integrated graphics or a GTX 10 series with 3 gigs of VRAM or more, AMD not supported.
That's a lot of stars and asterisks.
That's a lot of stars and asterisks.
Yeah. What is a premium Netflix plan? Is there non-premium Netflix plans?
Yeah, you just like 1080p or 4K or whatever. Like I have a premium one.
Oh,
It's
so
like-
that means you have a 4K streaming plan?
Yeah, it costs like another $6 a month or whatever.
Oh, wasn't that included at some point?
I have no idea. I got on the Netflix bandwagon like super late.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's pretty much it for the show today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see
No.
you guys again.
No. Floatplane.
We will never see you guys again because he's going to Floatplane. Sorry, I got
That's
that
not
wrong.
what I
Okay,
meant.
bye guys.
No.
Oh yeah, we've actually got a bunch of really cool stuff over on Floatplane right now. Should I
Yeah.
go on to the actual site?
uh,
I want to do it on the site.
sure.
I want to do it on the site.
Gonna be confusing for people again. I already wasn't able to do support requests for this week. Sorry, if you sent in a support ticket and you're like, what the heck? It will be responded to this weekend. Probably not tonight because I have to prepare for the stream. Probably not tomorrow because I'm doing a big 24-hour charity stream. Probably not Sunday because I'll still be doing the 20-hour charity stream and sleeping. But either Sunday or Monday, and it's a long weekend, so I'm including Monday as in the weekend.
You're gonna have to stop doing those 24-hour streams. We've talked about this.
I know.
You're getting
it's
old, dude.
20 this time.
Is it 20?
It's 20. Yeah, we're saying like 20-ish, so it's
Because
a 20
we were
hours.
talking about it, and he's like, yeah, like, I don't know what it is. Every time I do one of these 24-hour streams, I get sick.
Yeah.
And, like, even if I sleep enough hours, like, I still feel like crap. I'm like, yo, dude, you're old.
Yeah, it's happening.
It happened to me at, like, exactly the same age.
I specifically so the theme with this one, so the stream that does the best is my, like, birthday charity stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I think why is because I do a whole bunch of games, but I do each game just for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason why it's there. It's my favorite game from that year, and we
Yeah.
iterate one game every year. So I was trying to recreate that idea, and someone suggested, what if you just do games from 2017? So I went, okay, I'm going to do interesting, not necessarily good, not necessarily bad, but interesting games from 2017. So like Battlefront 2 is going to be involved.
Oh, yeah.
Because we'll just talk during the stream about the loot box controversy and what actually happened
Sure.
with the game, what happened at EA, all that kind of stuff. So it'll be games
Gaming
that
disorder confirmed.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Good call. But yeah, like games that are discussion worthy is what we're going to talk about. So I axed a whole bunch that were actually discussion worthy because I was like, nope. I need to get this stream shorter. So I cut it down to 20.
All right.
Yeah.
I am loading it up. Boom! Floatplane. Okay, so that's a placeholder thing right there. Don't ignore that.
Yeah.
But it looks like Kyle has a video up, USB-C, all the things. If you are subscribed to Bitwit specifically, Bitwit Ultra.
Yeah.
Kyle also has a thing here. Wait, have we been pushing stuff live on this still?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't think we have.
Oh, lol. People aren't clicking public then.
Dang it.
Hooray!
Okay, I will have
They're
to...
your employees now.
Yeah.
Well, still,
Yeah, I
I
guess.
guess.
Okay, so there are.
Did you ever actually tell people how to do it?
Nick
I don't
did.
think you did. Yeah, Nick did super
did.
late, but you never did you?
Nick did, I
You told me not to make that video that I had already fully planned because you would do it.
No, I didn't do it.
I should have just done that. I told you I should have done it too.
Is best case under $35? That's already live on YouTube. Oh, dang. Okay.
So no one's been pushing public. Great. All right.
I did. I published this.
Which
This
also
thing-
has a description.
This thing's sick, by the way.
Cool.
144 hertz, $300 US.
Wow.
IPS, 1440p,
Wow.
28 inch.
Wow.
Killer. Absolutely killer.
That's cool.
Like the Crushinator. We got it from an eBay seller. The same guys who sent over that pretty cheap ultra wide like a while back.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Handy wake up tech. This video.
This video was done.
Did
That's
you-
cool.
Oh, you're currently not logged in. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm on the wrong
Lol.
account. Well,
Reasons why we don't use the site that's still being developed on.
okay, so that's fair. That's fair what you said just there. You were fair to me just now.
So to explain to the viewers who are probably like, what the heck? He's on his creator account, so his creator account isn't technically subscribed to himself, I think.
Yeah.
I thought we fixed that, but that might have been overwritten or something.
No,
Who knows?
you fixed it for Kyle.
Oh, lol.
Yeah. But like it was a temporary fix, like a dumb fix, like not a real fix. Wait, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Why you do this to me?
Well, they needed it.
Ah.
So what you can do
My
is
other
log
test
into
account
your
is also not working. I hate you so much. I hate you with all of my heart and soul.
That's great.
All right, that's
There you
fine.
go.
This one's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Hey.
All
you
right,
go.
so what do we got over there? This is a cool video.
I've been waiting to see this thing for 7 years.
The chiller resurrection is real. There it is. Check this out. That is a CPU cooler right there. That thing you're looking at that I'm lifting up onto the desk.
So when
Yep.
did you originally make that thing?
It was the first. Oh man, hold on. Did I work at NCIX yet? Just trying to think. I think it was my first summer with Yvonne. So it's been like 13 years ago.
Whew.
Yeah.
So you resurrected a CPU cooler from 13 years ago.
Yeah, dog.
That's like actively cooled and all this kind of stuff.
It's like refrigerant cooled. It's pretty sick.
Very cool.
We've got a tech quickie on Dolby Atmos and DTS:X because a lot of people actually didn't really know what they were.
By the way,
Yeah.
Tyler suggested today, and I was very surprised that we haven't done it. We should do a tech wiki on cryptocurrencies.
Oh, we have done it.
Oh, was it just like a long time ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Is it? Does it? We should maybe do a new one.
John's working on it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yvonne was giving me crap about it. She's like, Austin did one. I'm like, yeah, so did we. She's like, well, he did one recently. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll make a new one. What else we got? Oh, the beginning of this video is sick. Like, it's actually awesome. Check this out. It's like epically cinematic and stuff.
What?
This is the Lenovo 25th anniversary edition ThinkPad.
What?
Like, isn't this just way over the top?
But why did? Oh my goodness. That is ridiculous.
It's all just for fun.
Yeah.
We have the review of the dankest ergonomic keyboard, the Ergodox EZ. It's got LED lighting on an ergonomic keyboard because why not? Dale the Sleeper is live.
Nice.
This has been really well received. This is not, I think strictly speaking, as powerful as the last Sleeper PC, but it's super small, 6-core processor, and it's in this epic chassis. Really cool build. Tech Showdown Part 3 is up, and the conclusion goes up tomorrow. For those of you who have been watching Tech Showdown but have been a little disappointed, the feedback on Part 3 is a lot better. Part 3 is kind of where it picks up. So Part 3 is where you're going to want to go watch it over on Floatplane.
I'm surprised it's going to be 4 parts.
Um,
I didn't expect 4 parts when we were shooting.
long story.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for what we've got going on right now. Yeah.
Cool. There we go.
Although I thought I had like an exclusive behind the scenes that maybe I forgot to post. Oops. Yes,
Maybe.
I think I did. Oops. Okay, so that's a thing.
Just, remember to mark it public.
Well, no. I see. It's confusing because there's marking it public in the CMS, which we have to do, and then there's like remembering to like post a thread in the forum now. When I just want everyone to move over to the site. I'm like,
It's not ready yet. Don't
I
do that.
know it's not ready
Don't
yet.
do that.
All right. So thanks for watching this week. See you again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thanks, boy.